Yes, exactly. We're being separated every moment by the meaning we give our lives. And some of those moments are worth 2 or 3 square jumps. Some might be worth 10, some only 1. Either way, we are randomly and irreversibly separating from each other at a rate we cannot predict or control. To think we are united is a fairy tale. You need to start telling children when they this little, 5 years old at least maybe, they first start learning. Us being together is an illusion, it's a fairy tale. And let's talk about the origin of fairy tales, because there's a reason we believe in that fairy tale of togetherness, right? What is a fairy tale? Let's talk about the origin of a fairy tale, right? Have you been feeling like your dreams and rewards have been looking more like fairy tales these days? It's because life ain't fair, dumbass. And excuse me for calling you a dumbass, but it don't matter because life ain't fair. But basically, that's the origin of a fairy tale. You want to take something immensely greater than you and have it be subject to you, right? Why would something with all the power of the universe sit there and wait to grant all your wishes? Right? That's what it is, patience. We want to take before us and put it what's behind us. And we have different patience levels. That's why I think we're on different channels, right? The only thing you can control, what? Your ability to endure, right? And we come at different capacities, right? So although we might be looking into the same material, we're going to get different measurements based off the space we sit ourselves in through the strength of our own patience, right? But it's all a fairy tale, right? And I'm going to show you how I know this. When you go running, right, and you want to run with your butt, you don't want to pay attention to anything beneath your butt, because if you do, you're going to be running with what's beneath it, right? And it's going to taint your image. And then I start thinking about this dual dimension we find ourselves in. No wonder the two sides don't touch. No wonder us being together is a fairy tale, and you need to tell the children nobody sees the world the same way as we do. The two sides never touch because they will weaken each other, right? If I run with my butt by forgetting whatever beneath it, I run with my dreams by forgetting my body. Right? So if I'm running and I'm tired, I focus on crossing the finish line and I forget about what's beneath it, my body. If my imagination is up here, extending beyond my hair, then my body is what I forget about. Because if I'm trying to run with my butt, but I focus on my calves, I'm going to be running funny. Right? If I try to widen my shoulders and push my arms back, if I'm focused on my butt, I'm not going to be doing that to the best of my ability. The reason why we can never touch our wants and dreams and are therefore as a side effect able to be put on this wheel is because if we could touch our dreams, we would destroy them, we would ruin them, we would taint them, right? We would poison them with our ability to touch. You look and you don't touch because that imperfect vision is what allows you to ignore the pain of your body. When your body starts knocking, like they knock on the walls as they spy on my phone, you're supposed to pay attention to your dreams so you ignore that pain the way I'm ignoring them by focusing on my music. So, the origin of a fairy tale. Dumb, monkey-headed, arrogant humans want to take what's greater than them and make it subject to them, right? That's why you have a fairy godmother this small, right? You want to take what's greater than you, the genie of the universe, and make it smaller than you. We live in the Hunger Games. Anything other than that is a fairy tale. In order to live, we have to sacrifice somebody. Anything other than that is a fairy tale. And you got all these people living their lives, getting in the way of ourselves because they want to live according to the fairy tale, because frankly, they can't accept the fact. But here's the thing. If you just stop having kids, you won't have to tell no more fairy tales. So they choose it. They choose it. We choose to believe in these fairy tales. We choose to what? Be like God, right? We want to take what's greater than us and make it smaller. This is why when I was watching certain things as a kid, I got afraid. I'm right about your fears and your wants. It's like a compass. The exact things that had me trembling as a kid are coming to fruition and manifestation in their inverted form. The universe is inverted to us. You can manipulate it. But I don't expect you dumbass people to understand that, and I don't care because it don't matter. It don't matter. Life ain't fair. Life ain't fair, so why the fuck am I acting like it is? In order for life to be fair, you gotta cut it short.